ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Alienware Arena. It is all on for love and money here, ladies and gentlemen. The Dragon Nest PvP Grand Final is going to be coming at us very, very soon. We've got 49 teams narrowed down to 4, and those 4 teams have been shipped on in here to Singapore to take on each other to see who is the best Southeast Asian side playing Dragon Nest PvP. So stand by for some big action coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have these 4 teams coming from Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines and Singapore, bringing a whole host of hurt and a whole host of action, and we'll be looking forward to bringing it to you all here in the Alienware Arena. So stand by as these players get ready to do battle. So we are going to be heading across to the snowfield, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the map of choice here in this arena. And of course, these 2 teams are going to be battling it out on the snowfield arena for all they can do. The 2 teams comprising of Singapore and Malaysia. Vatican is the Singaporean team, and they are located on my left, your right if you're watching it. We've got Zimplicit, he's the Bowmaster. SG VFO, he'll be the Priest. The Elemental Lord will be SG NFO, and they'll be 2 to easily get confused. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, up through the mid they start to rock and roll and go hunting and searching for each other as our Elemental Lord gets herself organised. Oh, a bit of hurt laid down on her already by the mercenary. Some good work there from him as the acrobat goes up nice and close. And just griefing the Elemental Lord from the early outset here. Some good shots going in through the mid as now we see the shots going over towards the middle from the Priest as well. So let's see the shots come. Oh, look at that, the Priest copping a bit of hurt still in the background there. You can't hide anywhere on the map of Snowfield, ladies and gentlemen, and even if you think you can, there's still some way that you can be taken. Let's see what the mercenary is going to be looking on out. Has he got any more boulders up his sleeve? As the buffs come out from our priestly friend, that's some good work from him. Nobody wanting to engage early on. Of course, they've got 3 minutes to come together, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Still a 4v4 situation. The mercenary sits back and waits. He's got some support with him. Now they're starting to engage. Yes, they are. Lightning relics get dumped. A whole lot of flame gets out there. Huge on the flame rod. As some more shots go ringing out. Mercenary gets his first hit in. He'll take out the Priest as he just continues to push on through. Elemental Lord chucking out the ice. That's going to cause a little bit of a problem for all concerned. As the Elemental Lord is stuck in a world of hurt. She's very, very low health here from the Singaporean side. As is the mercenary getting hammered from all sides. He drops to 13 and suffering hard at the hands of these players. It's going to be a 4v3 situation as the first Malaysian player gets dropped. It'll be lightning relics galore as the shots go out from the mercenary. He tries to take on the Priest with no ado, and he'll get a little bit of health back thanks to some heals from his teammates. Still a 4v3, no, make it a 3v3 situation. It is going to be very, very close to the bitter end here, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 teams firing the boulders as the mercenary. He gets tossed up in the air as one of the teammates goes down for Malaysia. 3v2 situation. Hold the phone as they've got a minute left on the clock and plenty of time to play it out. The Priest throws out the heels, he puts up the buff, the mercenary goes whirlwind on him. He can't quite take him down. Yes, he can. It's going to be a 3v1. The Priest is left to do the damage to take on 3. He's going to struggle hard, and you can call it over. There you go. Singapore grab the first. And the Vatican players will be happy with their work there. The mercenary that I kept my eyes on the whole time through that round was struggling a little bit of it, but came away in the end very, very nicely. So the Ancients will be happy with the work that they've done on that occasion. So we'll wait to see how they roll on out this time round, see if we get as long a delay before everybody wants to engage as we did last time. Here we go again. So the boulders just chucked up onto the ramp there. The Elemental Lord firing a couple of poison shots up the top as well, and a few of them get sprung back on her. So just a little bit of a lag time now as everybody waits. A bit of a healing buff goes up there. That's probably the cure buff. And no, in fact, it's a lightning rod. So there you go. So some good work chucked out there as those lightning relics getting chucked all over the place just to make sure that nobody comes in too quickly. Players just keeping an eye on their opposite numbers now. Will we see the Elemental Lord? Oh, Elemental Lord hammered as she just poked up the top there, had a little bit of a peek, and it was all that was required from our acrobatically friend from Malaysia, sorry, from Singapore. So that's the Bowmaster of Zimplicit. He's the team captain for Singapore as well, the Vatican player. So now we start to engage. Everybody drops in through the middle. The shots are going to ring on out here as the Elemental Lords ice it all up, and a bit of flame goes flying around. Oh, she tried the lightning rod, but just bailed on out of it halfway through as got caught up in amongst a couple of shots. Elemental Lord, the Elemental Lord on your screen is the Singapore getting the better on that occasion, and now Malaysian Elemental Lord will bail on out. She'll want to try and give us some victory for her team, and she's getting hammered from all sides. She's really struggling here at 30% health, and continues to throw on out some good spells though, as her teammates are still standing. It's a 4v4 situation, ladies and gentlemen. The shots continue to ring on through. The Elemental Lord is still struggling. She needs some support. She goes to her Swordmaster for it. He's going to help her out in a little bit of a way here as they bounce on forwards, and still, there we go. There's the first kill on Malaysia. So they've lost one. They're not careful. They're going to lose their Elemental Lord. They do. Now they're in a world of hurt at a 4v2 situation, as their priest is going to be the one who's going to have all the work to do. He's on about half health, as he tries to take on his opposite number. He drops himself a relic or two to try and keep himself in the game. He's still taking on his opposite number, but it's 4 against his teammate, and that will be that. The priest is going to be left, and it's going to turn into ragdoll time as the mercenary whirl wins it up. The first combos are going to start here, and yep, there we go. This will be over before it begun as the relics get dropped, and here come the kills as the priest is just really hanging on to be alive. He's going to grab himself an exit kill if you will, but the round victory will once again go to Singapore. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this Vatican side was not the fancy side to come through here to the finals, so they've done very, very well to get through, and they are showing their mettle in this first match up against this Malaysian side, who also probably were not the favoured side when they got into their local derby finals online. So kudos to both these sides, but at the moment, Singapore with the medal on Malaysia. Let's see what Malaysia can do to try and change things up. This time they're going to meet full face on into the mid. There'll be no games up on top of the ramp. They throw down the lightning relics, and both of them get dumped at the same time. Now the shots get runging out. So the priest is going to be the focus of the attention from his opposite number, as the Malaysian priest just get caught in a little bit of a whirlwind there. Now we start to see the shot go out, buffs go up from our priest, as a Swordmaster starts on the priest of Singapore. That's a good tactic, as the priest then from Malaysia bails on out to an alternative option. The lightning relics continue to do the good work that they need to do. Some plenty of help here for these Malaysian players this time round, as the first Singapore player goes down. Now we've got something different going on, as the priest starts to hammer on into the Elemental Lord. That's a good option to take. If they can take her out, then they've got themselves pretty much around in the bag, while they've still got 4 still standing. The acrobat, she's doing some good work trying to take on out. The whirlwinds are going up, and the Elemental Lord is down. There you go, and another one gets dropped. It's all left in the hands of the Bowmaster, and she's going to find it a world of nothing to do. And there we go. It'll just about be over. She gets tossed about all over the place. She's on about 1/3 health, 30% left, and that will get nothing as Malaysia grab their first. So some good work there from the players as we head on to another round. So it's a 2v1 situation, 2 rounds to 1 situation. Of course, just a reminder, it is first to 5 rounds will win the round in this grand final action. Of course, remembering, ladies and gentlemen, these players are all playing on the Alienware laptop and loving it at that as the shots go ringing out nice and early. They're going to meet up in the middle again. The Bowmaster starts to unload. She gets the aerial attack out to try and take her opposite number out of play. Can't quite hit her too hard, but she's going to stay nice and close. She's got some benefit from her priest as they fire on out the shot. Still struggling to hit, but doing some good effect by taking players out of control, out of the play, by just keeping control over where everybody is. You can see a mash of players all firing and unloading their specials as a whirlwind from the mercenary tries to go onto the Elemental Lord. The Elemental Lords have to back right on out, and the Swordmaster's going to come in and try and help her out, as the Elemental Lord fires back onto the mercenary. But the Bowmaster's going to stay on that Elemental Lord. Does the Elemental Lord need some help as the Bowmaster gets her ranged attacks? But the Elemental Lord's right on top of her with the big damage shots. Will she take her down? Yes, she will! That is massive play, and the Elemental Lord will be hugely happy with that one. Stuck in a corner, and she got herself out of her rut beautifully. So it's a 3v2 situation where we were concentrating on that. Singapore with the advantage here, thanks to some good work from the rest of their team. There's a 3v1 situation now. That Elemental Lord, stick your thumb in the air for her because she has made the round for her team. Stuck back in the dark depths of nowhere, she's gone and come back and taken out the Bowmaster, and that is what Dragon's PvP action's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Singapore grabbed their third. They've got 2 more to take out the 5 rounds that they need, and they're going to meet back up in the middle once again. So let's have a look and see what they go. The buffs come out. Thank you, Mr. Priest. Everybody will be saying we need those for the round duration. Let's see if we can get some lightning rod action from our Elemental Lord friend. Lightning relics get trocked on down there as the poison balls getting flung about. As you can see, just glowing green up in the distance up there. And let's see if our Elemental Lord is looking for a way through. Shots go flung out there. Everybody's just trying to find a different way through. Nobody really able to oblige at this stage as the Priest just buffing and continue to buff. Everybody's quite happy. Oh, here we go. The Bowmaster's got in and got up there. She's just going to fire the shots out on the Elemental Lord. Look at that. Some good damage on that Elemental Lord from Malaysia already. So she won't be happy with the fact that she's had no defense from her teammates and colleagues. Now they start to hammer on into it. Let's see what the Elemental Lord from Malaysia can do. She's gone and got herself down to half health already as she fires out the Harry Potter broomstick, but nothing's going to come from it. It's going to be back out and try again, love, as everybody starts to get her organised. She fires out the frost, but she's going to get hurt now. The mercenaries are off onto her. Is she? Oh no, now it's Elemental Lord the Elemental Lord. As Malaysia v Singapore happens here quite nastily at the back as the 2 chicks go nuts. As the Malaysian Elemental Lord is stuck in a world of hurt. Big explosion from the Singaporean, and there you go. Great 1v1 tay-to-tay, and the Singaporean Elemental Lord comes out on top with the first kill for the round. It'll be 4v3 situation now. Shots from the Priest from Malaysia are some good ones. He's got some good health up his sleeve. He's having a look around, can't quite get too much off here as he's getting ragdolled about a bit. Knocked down again. They lose another player to the Malaysian side. So it's just going to be the Priest and the Swordmaster to try and back it all up for Malaysia here, but it's not looking good. The Swordmaster's in the world of hurt. The attention's starting to turn to the Priest. Drops a lightning relic, but he really needs to do something more than that. He needs a miracle, not quite a miracle relic, but something close to it. As he's starting to get hurt, you can't run, Sunshine, you've got to take them on. Lightning relics get dropped, they get a little bit of hurt onto the opposition, but it's a 3v1 situation. He needs an absolute stunning piece of play. It's not going to come. There's the mercenary rocks on and oh! He tried his darndest, but not to be the Priest, and it'll be 4 rounds to 1. And there'll be 5 match points, or 4 match points up the sleeves of Singapore as they just need 1 more round. And it is raining hard here in Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, and it is, of course, the Singaporeans raining on from Malaysia at the moment as everybody starts it up once again. Malaysia, they need to pull something out of the bag. They grabbed that 1 round nicely earlier on, but they haven't been able to grab another since. Let's see if they can start to push their way through. Shots from the Bowmaster are a good one. Singapore. There's the team captain Simplicit once again coming into action. The Elemental Lords come into play. Big shots going thrown out from them. And look at the Singaporean players. They're not letting them come through. They've found a choke point and they're leading them into it. And absolutely been able to. This Priest from Malaysia has just gone nowhere. The Bowmaster is now harassing him. He's getting harassed by the Elemental Lord. The Swordmaster, the mercenary, is in there too. And there's the Priest done over. And he'll be hoping that his team can make some movements in the right direction. As most again, the Archer, Acrobat, she's getting tossed around. She'll go down as well. It's another one to the bottom of the barrel. And this round is over. This game is over. Lord, she has done the work. That's the SGNFO for Singapore. So some great work there in the end, ladies and gentlemen, for this Singaporean side, and they have done particularly well here on the map of Snowfields. We'll be back with the next big game for you. That'll be Philippines taking on Indonesia in just a moment.